All right, guys. Maybe a minute was too long for the intro. Sorry about that, but I want to change it up a little bit because the choppiness of our last intro was starting to irritate me. So, yeah, felt like that was a
Yeah.
little more professional. Did you hate it?
A warning would have been nice.
What do you think?
I mean, it's your show, so
No, it's not. All right.
starting off early, baby. Let's go.
Um. Anyways, it's been 3 weeks. How you been?
I've been doing pretty good. Have a lot going on in terms of work, but it's good to be busy right now, and good to spend some time to watch some NFL news come and go. There's a lot's happened since we've been gone, so excited to get the show on the road.
Yeah. What do you got going on this weekend? Tell the people.
Oh, telling the people, I'm going to a NASCAR race this weekend and I'm pumped. So I'm going to Pocono and we're going to have a good time over at the racetrack this weekend. And yeah, we're going to take it all in. Hopefully it doesn't rain, but we'll see.
Did they cancel the races?
Yeah, they like postpone them to the next day.
Are
And
you gonna stay regardless?
every race that we've ever been to, they've always got it in on that day. Now it's rained, but they've always got it in. The thing about Pocono is that there's no lights. So like
Oh,
you have to do it in the time frame that they think they're going to be able to do it. So we'll see. Hopefully there's no rain.
that sucks. Yeah, maybe you'll extend your vacation a couple days.
We'll see.
Anything else going on?
uh yeah, just excited for
Thank you,
some
James Fogg.
eh,
It's the nicest comment I've gotten all day.
yeah, been called worse by people who mean more. So um excited to talk about the different NFL news that's been circulating around. We've been gone for a couple weeks, so we have certainly a lot to tackle.
Yeah,
But got a full show for you guys today.
yeah, for sure. Want to just start Seahawks update a little bit? I have some screenshots of a couple things, but one thing that I didn't screenshot that I'd like to talk a little bit about um, is the fact that it was reported that that Russell Wilson or my God, I'm flustered now. That Russell that Devin Witherspoon and the Seahawks are nowhere near the numbers to an extension. So that was a little made me a little bummed out, but I figured it'll work its way out. I don't know if you remember, but his rookie year, he was like the only rookie in the NFL that held out
Yeah.
during training camp. So this is kind of nothing new.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, at this rate, we've seen over the last few years how getting contracts done work. We know um, there's a threshold that this team prioritizes in terms of what position you are and how much money the team is willing to spend per that position. This might be that kind of conversation, but
With
uh,
exceptions.
we'll see.
The JSN one was definitely an
Yeah,
exception.
yeah, we'll see. But I don't think it's something to get too flustered over. Um,
No, because also it's not like this is his last year of his rookie contract with the 5th year option. Say he just played it out, right? He still has 2 years under contract.
yeah,
They still can't figure something out. They franchise tag him.
you
I
got
mean,
time.
it's not like when, not being a dick, but it's not like when one of the 49ers players, Nick Bosa, decides to hold out and it lasts all off season, or Trent Williams, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Uh, yeah, I don't think it's going to turn into like a whole big saga, but definitely something to keep an eye on as things carry on. I mean, they're not afraid to get contracts done. I'm sure we're going to talk about Hall and his contract here soon,
Yeah,
but
I have that
um,
screenshotted.
yeah, ultimately this team knows when to do these kind of signings and then uh, not to wind up overpaying people that are asking too much for their position with exceptions, right? So we'll see. In John we trust.
Yeah, and everybody else. Another Seahawks news: the assistant general manager actually got hired as the general manager for the Vikings. Which, did you know that job was available? That seemed pretty late in the offseason to hire a general manager. I didn't read too much into it, but that gives us 2 third-round picks in next year's draft.
Yeah, that's the biggest storyline out of the whole thing. You get uh, picks that go along with that, and now Seattle, who is already rich in next year's draft, gets a lot more richer as we look forward to next draft. It's so strange right now because like I am pumped for the 2027 draft, but
I'm
it's you got a whole year of football with endless possibilities in front of you. They've done a really good job at getting draft capital. You hate to see anybody within kind of that infrastructure go,
That's
but
with success
it's
comes.
success. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I mean, we talked about how much we didn't really lose in the offseason as far as players go, even though everybody thinks we seem to have lost like the entire team.
Yeah.
But
I see you, Leslie. Thank you for
yeah,
subscribing. Probably Joe.
thanks. Thanks, Leslie. Um, but yeah, with the amount, I guess, little that we've lost as far as players go, it's kind of shown with the assistant GM and the offensive coordinator so far, which I'd say are kind of like the number two on each side because Mike McDonald is a defensive guy and the assistant GM is number two to the GM, right? So we'll see how that affects us. But John Schneider's been doing his thing for a long time, and let's not forget we bitched about the offense a lot last year. I think we talked about this on last show.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. It'll be a whole new feel this year with the new OC and just trying to figure things out next season. But um, I like where they're trending. It sounds like what they're doing right now is positive. And yeah, we got a whole bunch of news that's, I'm sure, screenshotted that we'll get
Yeah,
into. But yeah,
sorry,
super
I just
optimistic over the direction where we're going.
yeah, sorry. I just wanted to bring up a couple before we got into it because don't usually start with the screenshots. Let's see. Oh no, let's save that one for NFL news. Let's save that one. Oh my god, I'm just going through all the ones I don't.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a Seahawks one. Um, Chris Pratt teases the reveal of the Seahawks Super Bowl rings. I didn't watch the video.
I did not either.
I've been staying off Twitter
Same.
mainly because I've been getting like really, really angry at people, which we'll get into. I almost named this podcast. I don't know why I named it Seahawks Offseason Update number 3000 because it feels like the offseason has been for a long time. But uh, it just
Named
I almost named it Seahawks Coast to Coast. Why even play this season when the Rams already won the Super Bowl? So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of cool. June 11th, they'll have a private ceremony, obviously, like usual, and Kenneth Walker will be in attendance. I'm assuming, or sorry, Thursday, June 11th, but I'm assuming Kobe will be there. I'm assuming everybody will be there. There's really no reason to miss it.
I don't think so.
I don't
It'll
think there was
be
any negative breakups with the team.
no, and we've seen what they look like. But yeah, this off season really wasn't that. And if there was going to be one, it was going to be K9, and he's already said he's coming. So
I was kind of thinking it was going to be Reek.
yeah, me too. But um, at the end of the day, I've been staying away. I want to wait and see what it winds up looking like the day they totally unveil it. And I don't really care what about Chris Pratt's opinion about the ring. So
I don't
um,
either, to be honest. It was either that or a Pro Football Talk screenshot, and I was like, oh, I'll just use the Chris Pratt one. Looks cooler.
but yeah, cool time of year to be a Seahawks fan. A lot to look forward to here, even in the off season. You know, getting your rings. We've already seen the banner being dropped in the practice facility where they have their accomplishments in there to remind players what you're working for. Obviously, the the big banner will be dropped week 1 against the Patriots,
On
which will
Wednesday.
be hey, it's against the Patriots. So I mean, I know if Seattle loses that Super Bowl and then week 1 has to play a matchup in New England and they drop the Super Bowl banner, I would be mad. So I'm glad we don't live in that reality.
I'll tell you, the worst would be LA wins the Super Bowl. We play week 1 in LA. They hang that banner.
That would also be bad.
That would probably be the worst. And then we'd be like complaining, oh man, if only that 2-point conversion in week 15 didn't happen. We'd have won the Super Bowl. That was all that was keeping us away. I don't know what this one is. Let's go. That's the one I was trying to hit on this whole time. Yeah, so I don't know. Did you hear anything about this? Like, did you hear his interview or anything? Obviously Derek Hall signed to 3 years, 42 million extension.
Not his interview. No, I did get to see some price breakdowns over where we get Hall's production versus some of the other names that were floating around the league, and it really is like it's a bargain buy for Seattle given his production. So I have nothing to complain about the contract. You saw an interview that he did.
Yeah, so he got it was with Greg Bell. So I guess kind of local. It was on the radio. And he flew his mom in from Mississippi. That's where they're from. And it was either Mississippi or Louisiana, somewhere down there. I'm pretty sure it was Mississippi. And she flew in overnight, got to see him sign his contract, and she flew out the next day to go to work the next day. And he's such a cool guy. Once you hear his story, born at 2 pounds 6 ounces.
Yep.
Didn't think he was going to live through the night. And look at him. He just signed a $42 million extension. They asked why he didn't wait until the offseason. And he's like, I just want to be here. Right. Obviously, $42 million is not nothing. But they asked why he didn't, try to wait and test free agency. And he said he loves it here. We gave him a chance. And I think that's awesome.
I think so too. As a 2 pound 4 ounce baby, I understand.
2 pounds 6 ounce.
No, yeah, me.
Oh,
2 pound 4 ounces. Yeah, preemie.
wow.
2.5 months early, and yeah, still kicking. So I like to. He is one of my favorite players because like his beginnings
Of his life.
of his life are a lot of like the same fears and stuff that my mom had with me, and I've always enjoyed him as a player. He takes advantage of seemingly every snap he's out there for, and I'm just really pumped that he gets the offer that he wants and he's with the team that he wants. And yeah, I couldn't be more happy for this signing.
Yeah. Yeah, they were saying so he was born at 2 pounds 6 ounces. I think at one point in the NICU, because after the baby's born, it loses weight. I think they said he was like 1 pound and change at one point. I mean, that's insane. Well, I didn't know you were preemie, but yeah, that's freaking nuts. And the fact that he's signing a $42 million extension when they didn't think he was going to live through the night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just as a parent, that has to be pretty awesome.
For sure.
So, yeah. Let's see what we got here. No, let's just go through these. It doesn't have to be in order because I wish I could like zoom in, which I can because I realize I have my fingers. But Browns All-Pro lineman Joel Bitonio announces his retirement today. That seems like I didn't really read a lot into this. But
yeah, he's awkward time to retire. But I mean, really, really good Cleveland Brown lineman. One of the few highlights on that team. But he's been a stalwart on that line for quite some time, and he's been one of the few bright spots on that team that they haven't traded yet, which we'll get into. And That's a big spot to fill now, and an awkward part of the year for a team that you can't really run into those kinds of situations. So
Dude, Christian Haynes on the trade block. That's kind of why I brought this up.
yeah,
Anthony Brad.
Anthony Bradford. Now that's a trade I could get behind, and I don't know. I just feel like everybody's starting to meet together. Teams are starting to gel. Like you kind of have who you got. So I'd be curious to know who's out there in free agency playing. You know,
Well, we
offensive
signed a
line.
guy today, a veteran guard from the Chargers. I don't remember his name. I didn't put it on the list or anything, but I'm assuming the resources are pretty limited.
Yeah, I do too.
So
It's slim pickings right now if you are looking for offensive linemen. So
let's see what we got here. Seahawks could have a new bidder and buyer from the team. I guess this guy owns part of Chelsea. But they so I was listening a little bit about this, and I believe that Steve Ballmer is still the head guy that's the favorite to buy the team, right? This guy's net worth is only $9 billion, and they were saying it has to be like a partnership if he's going to buy the Seahawks, obviously, where Steve Ballmer could buy it himself. And the more they talk about it, I kind of want Ballmer to buy him just because it would kind of be like almost like a family thing, a Microsoft guy taking over the team, a guy from Seattle. I just kind of wanted to know your thoughts. I guess this guy's like a big spender in soccer. So,
well, he partly owns the Lakers and the Dodgers.
yeah, I heard
So
that.
I mean, big spender. I when we get into ownership talk, like I feel so far out of my depth, other than just being like, please don't touch them. Like,
Mhm.
just buy it and make money and forget about them because it's we've had it good for a long while with ownership who doesn't meddle. They don't get in the middle of things, and I really just I don't want to turn into the Dallas Cowboys. So at the end of the day, like that's all I want in terms of like what does a big spending owner do for a football team
That has a
where
salary cap.
yeah, that has a salary cap. Like I I don't know other than they
Cool.
can improve things at the stadium and people like it's still going to be publicly funded. Like I just it
Yeah.
doesn't mean a lot in the NFL versus like Major League Baseball.
Oh, for
So
sure. Yeah. Um, yeah, like I said, I think I want Steve Ballmer to buy the team, kind of keep it in the Microsoft family. And even though he did some pretty sketchy shit with Kawhi Leonard lately, I don't know if you remember that, where he
I
was
do.
like,
We talked about it on the show.
"Oh, we did,"
Yes,
where
we
he's
did.
like paying him $80 million to like mow his grass or something like that, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting that came out today. Uh, did you by chance see Brandon Ayuk's message to the
I
49ers?
I saw his newest one. He was just like they're mad because they're stupid, and
Okay. To
he
be fair, go ahead.
I just watched it like 10 minutes before the show started, and he's just like they mad because they stupid. They paid me $50 million for 8 weeks, and then they voided my guarantees in 2027. He's like, news sucker, I'm getting a new team in 2027, and it's just man, this guy is like off the rails insane right now. So
Yeah.
yeah, have fun holding on to him because nobody's gonna trade for him. Like you're either gonna cut him or he's just gonna walk.
Yeah, so I kind of watched a thing. They're saying the only place that they think would actually trade for him is the Redactans, the Washington Redactans. But I think,
Well, that's where he wants to go. That's the thing.
yeah, but they're talking and they're like, does Washington really give up anything for him, or do they just wait until they cut him and then they sign him? Because he's going to be like a league minimum deal because the 49ers are going to owe him like the dead cap money.
I mean, if you're Washington right now, you're not really in a position where you're a wide receiver away from going to the NFC Championship.
They
Like
thought that.
we don't know if they have the reincarnation of RG3 at quarterback. We don't quite know. They were the oldest defense in the league last year.
I don't think they've
Like,
gotten any younger either.
yeah, we just there's so many question marks around the team, and financially, like, I wouldn't spend a dime trying to go and get him. Like, I don't give up your future. You're not a wide receiver away from making the NFC Championship.
They think
And
that though. They were there 2 years ago. That's the
they're
thing. That's what I mean. They think that.
I don't know. I just what would if a trade happens this offseason, what do you think they're gonna give for Brandon Ayuk?
A 7th-round pick.
And that's like this year's draft, like, and then just be done with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the rub of waiting, of course, is like he hasn't played
In a year and a half.
so long, and then you're gonna stretch it out like between now and 2027. Like, you just don't know the kind of player you're gonna get back.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I would not give anything to go and get him, and because you're
No,
not a wide receiver away.
but when they cut him, you can pay him the
Oh,
minimum.
yeah,
that's
when
what I
when
mean.
they cut him, like, go and get him. Like, that's fine. But the problem with San Francisco is, like, we'll make you ride the pine and ruin your career. Like,
Mhm.
we know you're not playing for us, so we're gonna make it that you're not playing for anybody. And it's just a terrible situation to be in.
Yeah, I'm just happy stuff like this doesn't happen around here, knock on wood, because it seems to happen a lot of other places. But
Well, like, this is exactly what would have, like, for anybody wondering who's watching, what, like, the Antonio Brown Oakland Raiders saga would have looked like. It's this. Like, a rock in a hard place at a stalemate, not moving. They're not getting rid of him. He's not playing, and then you just depreciate over time. Like, that's why the Raiders got rid of Antonio Brown. And because you're stuck. You don't there's no leverage on either side to do anything. So, just an
other than Ayuk
impossible
just
spot.
showing up, have Ayuk just show up. As much as everybody hates you, just collect your paycheck, go to the rehab, just show up.
I
You know,
don't know. He's already got $50 million. So
but
not a lot of incentive to do anything.
he quit showing up last year. Remember, that's why they were able to void his money. I mean,
If
it's like
if
it's nuts.
Washington gets him in a year and a half, then he spent all this time on his butt.
Okay,
Oh, let's talk about this, buddy. Let's do it. Let's do it.
didn't
Pocket
look
Bears fan. Let's go.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like the Bears a lot. So Illinois lawmaker proposes new legislation aimed at keeping the Bears in Illinois, urges state legislature to act before fall session. Well, yes, because it seems like they're gone, but you never know. Maybe this is just what they needed to be like, oh shit, this team's actually gonna leave. Um, I don't know. I looked at Google Maps, like I was talking to you this week, and I looked at Google Maps and I was like, oh, it's just like a half-hour drive from Chicago to Hammond, Indiana, but still, it just feels not right. So,
Yeah, I agree. I think the Bears should stay in Chicago proper and figure it out.
mhm.
And um I don't think, like, we know what this looks like in the NFL. Like
What with New York?
with New York and like oh we're the New York Jets, we're the New York Giants, and then when they suck, where's New York? They don't care. And like the terrible part about all of this is like the Bears are finally good.
Yep.
Like they they have hope and are trending by all measure in the right direction.
Yeah,
Like
for the first time in about 20 years,
yeah,
because '06 when they went to the Super Bowl was probably the last time I remember thinking. Maybe I guess 2010 with Jay Cutler. Remember they went to the NFC
yeah.
Championship game, but it's been a long time. You're right.
Like why now? Like it is just it's baffling. And like the only thing like remember the what year was it where the Jags and Blake Bortles went on that crazy run?
15. Or no,
So
sorry, 2017. Yeah.
like back then, and it was just like they were dead, like had nothing, and then boom, they went on this run.
And then
While
nothing.
like I remember simultaneously like rumors going around that who owns that? Like Shere Khan?
Yeah,
Like
Con.
he he was talking about because they were talking about stadium renovations and stuff at the same time while this is happening. I'll just pick him up. I'll move him to London. If NFL wants a team in London, then we'll put it in there. And
To be fair though, no one showed up to the Jags games even when they're good. Like
and,
it's like
and but like
at least people show up
now,
to the Bears game.
like now you're doing this now. Like they Jags fans didn't show up to the Jags game when the Jags were good because the Jags, hey, there's your alarm. Because Jags had no idea what good football actually wound up looking like, and they've never experienced that
they only care
before.
about college football.
Yeah, but it's such a terrible spot to be in. Like we're gonna move your team. We're finally good. The Bears have such a tremendous history in this league. They should be where they are. And I know it's not going to be at Soldier Field. Like that boat has sailed. But keep it close. Like don't leave Illinois to go and do it.
That's actually the Soldier Field's the oldest stadium in the NFL.
Yeah. Well, it shows it. It shows it. That's the problem. Like this
I want to
whole
go there so bad.
this whole thing about like they don't have to move. Like I do see the other side of the coin of yeah, but there's just some buildings that are just beyond renovations, and this is one of them. Like you have to build something new. So
Eventually, but not like this. You see, like,
no,
but there needs to be plans to do something.
yeah, 5 Point Vids. If for anybody that's watching, 5 Point Vids did a really good job, a great video over how the Bears have gotten themselves in this place. It's actually like it's
He makes a lot of
fascinating.
good stadium videos too.
Yeah, yeah, it's fascinating in terms of like the bureaucracy of things. Like they tried pretty hard to keep them close, and it
But
just
the
didn't
state
happen.
legislature didn't care
And here we are.
until
Here
the
we are.
11th hour.
Yep.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's ride. All right. If you could sum up this on the fly, we don't write these podcasts, people. Believe it or not. If you could sum up Russell Wilson's career in one sentence with the Seahawks, what would it be?
His career with the Seahawks. Russell Wilson's career with the Seahawks was one of the most dynamic displays of quarterback play I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'll just. It's hard because there's two acts. There's two acts as Russell Wilson as a quarterback. There's BC before Sierra, and there's what's his first wife's name? There's AA, which is after Ashley. All right, his first wife. Russell Wilson, when he showed up, he was such a goober. We just signed Matt Flynn to 2 years, $15 million. But you got to think this in 2012. That's a pretty big contract. And he shows up. He's too short. I remember being pissed that they drafted Russell Wilson. I remember just not pissed that they drafted him, but what are you doing in the third round? Drafting a 5'10" and 5'8" quarterback. And then I remember watching him in the preseason. I'm like, oh man, he could be pretty good, but he's a college quarterback. He's not an NFL quarterback. And then they name him to be the starter, and I was kind of like, what? And then ever since, about mid 2012, one word I would name him as a Seahawk is clutch. He was the most clutch quarterback in the NFL. From those years, we'll take the last year out because 2021 was just so dysfunctional. But from 2012 up through 2020, if it's the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left, I don't want the ball in anybody else's hands besides Russell Wilson.
Yeah. It's hard. I just, people who are long-term viewers of the show,
yeah,
it's, my posture on it.
I think both of ours, right? You're with me. I cannot stand him.
Yeah, I just, how he left. It all comes down to how he left, and I cannot get over, because here are the scales, right? He was a goober. He was fake. Media fluff. Zero personality. Same things over and over and over again. And then he won a Super Bowl. And I'm like, okay.
He never seemed fake before that. He seemed robotic, but never fake.
And I'm like, okay, I can deal with everything Russell Wilson is because he won the Super Bowl. And even losing a Super Bowl, I don't blame Russell Wilson. I blame Pete Carroll. I that's just where I land. And so I don't hold that against him. And as quarterbacks age, especially mobile quarterbacks age, you kind of know play's not going to be great. The team started to be more and more dysfunctional. Okay, that's not his fault, but he won us the Super Bowl. And then the temper tantrums for 2 off seasons of maybe I'm not coming back. Maybe I don't want to be here. And
it's really 3 off seasons.
Yeah.
The first one, before he said, I don't want to be traded, but if I get traded, these are the places I'd accept. And, Sean Payton was on that list, the Saints. But the first one was the off season going into the 2019 or 2020 season. Yeah. He was like, I hate getting sacked so much. And it's well, throw the fuck. Sorry, my language. I know your channel is a little more PG than mine, but throw the ball, maybe. Maybe get the ball out of your hand. You won't get sacked so much. So, it's hard because he's the best quarterback in Seahawks history, and I can't stand him, as a person, but he is. He's the best quarterback in Seahawks history, and I mean, no doubt, right?
Yeah. And my thing is Russell Wilson as take Hollywood out of it.
Oh,
Like, he did so much charity work. He
hmm
was like an upstate. He's still, I mean, he's by all measure, like, still's just like a good dude. And he just wanted fame and fortune and got big for the Pacific Northwest. And it just was so evident. And I would have rather him just be truthful about it. Like, say you want a big market. Like, okay, like, people do that all the time in the NFL. Like, that's fine. Like, you don't have to fake it and be passive aggressive and ruin the dynamic of a locker room. Like, it's I and when the video came out and said he signed on to CBS, like, I meant what I said when I posted what I posted on Twitter, which was, go retire a Bronco because you
hmm
wanted to so bad.
Nah, I say
Like,
he really wanted to retire a Steeler too.
yeah, exactly. Like, like,
He got so much about Russell Wilson and not about the team, and
yeah,
that's the thing is we knew it for two us that finally gave up and was like, "Fuck it, trade this guy." Knew it was like that, but the world didn't see it. As soon as he went to Denver, because he was tucked away in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, Russell Wilson's a great quarterback. I was saying this that people say, "Oh, is Russell Wilson a Hall of Famer?" I say no, but I bet in 2021 when he broke his finger, right? You remember that?
yeah,
If that would have been a career-ending knee or neck injury, he's in the Hall of Fame. I
yep,
honest to God think that. But the
yep,
problem is he as soon as he left here, he started digging his own grave with his own office, wearing his own jersey to freaking training camp. Do you remember that? He wore a number 3 Russell Wilson jersey to training camp. And AJ Hawk was talking about that on the Pat McAfee show when that happened. Because I was a huge Pat McAfee guy like 3 years ago. Or I guess it would have been 4 years ago. He's going, "Would you ever do this?" And he goes, "Unless you're going to some charity event or like something where it's for the team, you do not wear your own jersey around." Could you imagine just walking around the mall wearing your own jersey? No. Um, and he had his own office there. He had his own quarterback coach. And then he's doing high knees on the airplane. You remember he's doing high knees on the airplane. What were some other stuff? Broncos country, let's ride. High knees on the airplane. He's got Wolverine blood. I don't know if you remember that.
yeah. We got Wolverine blood.
Just and that's the thing is in Seattle, we always knew he was like that, especially towards the end, like just like super annoying, super over the top. But everybody was fine with it because he was in Seattle the whole time. And I really think he would be a Hall of Famer if he would have retired after
Then,
2021.
yep, yeah.
Sorry for going on a spiel about
No,
that.
no. Look. I totally agree. I think that at the end of the day, he dug his own grave. The problem, the problem about the Hall of Fame, it's not the Hall of Fame. It's the Hall of Very Good. Like,
Oh.
Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer, and that has opened up the door for Russell Wilson to be in the Hall of Fame.
Eventually,
And
not first ballot, not even
well,
close.
I certainly hope not, because the guy never got an MVP vote. So, uh, like, I don't know. Maybe they're like, "Hey, our bad. We'll get you first ballot here, buddy." Like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. But it was it was a good video. Like, if you saw his video on Twitter, like, it,
Yeah,
very
it was trying to get all the Seahawks fans to forgive him.
trying to mend fences. And
It was really just the Seahawks. Honestly,
yeah,
you watch that video, and there was no. I mean, there was a couple clips of him as a Bronco, and a couple clip, like one of him as a Steeler. It was all Seahawks stuff, and
yeah,
it's like I texted the radio station this. I brought this up because I wanted to read it. they asked like how us fans felt about Russell Wilson, basically still. And I said, when Russ turned his back on the team, I feel like he turned his back on us, the fans, too. He burned his bridge with me. And that's just kind of how it is. He'll come back. He'll be in the Ring of Honor, but it's not like Three's getting retired. I mean, we have a player that's probably better than him. We'll probably have a player that will be a first-team All-Pro wearing the number 3 now. So,
yeah, which is dumb. 3. Oh,
yeah, I think it's
old school numbers,
I just
baby.
hate it because I'm not going to buy it. Because, like, you walk up to somebody, they're like, oh, this idiot's wearing a Russell Wilson jersey. But
all those jerseys on sale not too long ago, that was the one I wanted. And I looked right at it and I was like, I can't. It's got the wrong number.
It's just, yeah, dude. If he was wearing like, that's another weird thing. Ernest Jones, I want an Ernest Jones jersey, but I feel like 13 as a linebacker is just so wrong that I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, any final thoughts on Russell Wilson's career?
Not really. Go retire a Bronco. I'm sure Sean Payton will make time for you. So.
Yeah. Oh, and that one more thing. Sorry, I guess I have one more point. You really saw when all the LOB guys started coming back around after in 2022. When Russ was finally gone, Sherman finally came back. Cam started coming around. Earl Thomas started coming around in like 2023.
Had his own redemption arc, which is insane.
Marshawn Lynch said, I'm not going to call a guy's manager to get his number from him.
Yeah.
So.
Can't get rid of Marshawn now. He's everywhere. Like,
I know.
Not that I would want to get rid of Marshawn. He is the media now. I mean, he's become the thing he hates.
Your boy Chris Pratt. Did you want to see him? Okay.
Rams Super Bowl winners.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Why even play this year? Why are we even pretending we have a chance?
I don't know.
Against this team that was a 2-point conversion away last year from winning the Super Bowl. I mean, they were basically the Seahawks Super Bowl 49 on the 1-yard line against the New England Patriots. That was the Rams last year. And now they just added the best defensive player in the league. I'm not going to lie. Myles Garrett, hell of a defensive player. Are you freaking out like everybody else is freaking out?
Yeah.
You are? I'm not.
I am. Look.
Stafford's back's going to be hurt by week 5.
I've enjoyed the years of no Aaron Donald. And I really thought, this team is getting older. The Puka's not mentally where he needs to be right now. Stafford's another
Brandon Ayuk.
Yes, like Stafford's another year older. Like, okay, like this is gonna get easier. Like the gap will get a little bigger this year.
Seahawks. The Rams are better than us. They won 2 out of 3.
Yeah, and they were the best team in the NFL last year. It just
go ahead. Yeah,
I'm just poking all the buttons. I know I am. But the like that anticipated gap.
Mm-hmm.
I think this wipes it away. Like I which is good for football. Like I don't like when the NFC West is really good. Like football's better. It's for years and years. It's just been. This is the best division in football. Like some of the best football you're going to find out playing is these teams just beating the snot out of each other, and then there's the Arizona Cardinals over there, and it's just
even like 2015 when Carson Palmer was they won the West in 2015.
So like at the end of the day, like yes, for the sake of the NFL, I don't want Myles Garrett rotting away his entire career on a terrible Cleveland team that's never going
to sign the contract there.
Money, but
somebody else would have paid him. Nobody.
But at the end of the day, it's good for football. I don't like the idea of playing him twice in the last 3 weeks of the year, but um, I think
There's a lot that can happen between
our coaching is
June 9th, 2026 and Christmas. Christmas Day.
Our coaching gap, I believe in a lot more than I do the Rams to find solutions.
The Rams have got us offensive, not got like had our number offensively, but they've done it. I think the coaching matchup is pretty even. I think our youth, the Seahawks have a much steeper trajectory than the Rams do. I think the Rams are kind of this is it.
Yep,
and
I agree.
If Stafford gets hurt by week 5, like I honestly think he's going to. Do you remember going into the season last year how I go, the 49ers are going to be hurt? It doesn't matter. I don't know if you remember me saying that or not. That's how I feel about the Rams. And I mean, they just had a lineman get arrested today, a starting offensive guard, or was he a tackle?
I don't know. I missed it.
One of their 5-starring offensive linemen got arrested today for, domestic violence and stuff. I don't know if it's hating stuff, but he got arrested for that. Puka's going insane. Well, I guess he's been kind of quiet, but
left tackle. Yeah.
Left tackle?
Yeah, Ulrich Jackson.
Yeah. So, I think everybody's crowned them Super Bowl champions, like everybody crowned the 2011 Philadelphia Eagles the dream team. I kind of see a little bit of this. And I just don't think it's going to work for him. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I could be a total homer, but I just don't. Usually the offseason champions aren't the Super Bowl champions.
And that's what I go back to as well. Like, the Bears have been the offseason champions for the last 2 years, 3 years. I mean, they've been killing it. And, they've been getting better
this year, finally.
But it's not a Super Bowl. And I think you're just going to have to wait for the season to play out. A lot of the key NFC West matchups this year are late in the year, and we're just going to see where it all pans out. Remember, so, here's the thing about the Rams run that, everybody forgets about.
The Super Bowl in 2021?
No, I mean this past year.
Oh, yeah, that they lost to the Falcons right after
this team almost lost to the Carolina Panthers in the playoffs.
I actually forgot about that, yeah.
And was the NFC Championship an absolute barn burner of a game? Yeah.
No. If it wasn't for Rick Mullen, it would not have been.
Well, we can't dismiss our own incompetence.
That should have been an 11-point game. Going in before that Rick Mullen penalty, and he should have picked the ball off, and then that penalty wouldn't have been that bad. That's an 11-point game, and you are not as nervous about it.
But Rick Mullen being on the team, doing that kind of stuff, surprised absolutely nobody because
that surprised me a little bit. You have to admit, in the moment, you were like, "What?"
No, because he's done it before. Because he did it before, and at the end of the day, no, I will not dismiss our incompetence because I'm not dismissing the Rams' incompetence. They almost got beat by the Carolina Panthers in the playoffs. So we need to stop acting like they were world beaters last year and play the season out. The best team in the NFL, newsflash, won the Super Bowl, as they do. And
no, the best team in the NFL lost the NFC Championship game.
And almost lost to the Carolina Panthers in the wild card game.
Well, because of a 2-point conversion in Week 15. I mean, if we're being honest, that's what happened. It pisses me off, dude. But part of me, Zach, I was going to say this right as soon as we started talking about this. Part of me enjoys that the Seahawks aren't the favorites this year. And I think it works for them. I think
Oh,
Mike
yeah.
McDonald enjoys that they are not the favorites
Yep.
this year, and I think that'll actually work against the Rams and work towards for the Seahawks. That we're the Super Bowl champions, and still we have some idiot 49ers creator saying the Seahawks won a Mickey Mouse Super Bowl. I mean, they're acting like this is the college football playoff where it's like a popularity vote when there was 4 teams and it was Georgia beating TCU. I mean, that's what they're acting like the Super Bowl was. It wasn't. So I don't know. We dominated the Super Bowl. We were talking was that you I was talking to? And I go, did you ever feel nervous during the Super Bowl? Was that you that I was talking to, or was that someone else? Yeah. Honestly, I never did. Once we scored 9 points, once we scored 3 field goals, I was like, yep, we're good.
Oh, hooray, Myles Garrett. Happy for you. Enjoy the sun.
Yeah. My favorite topic of the day.
I can't believe we're talking about this.
Why? This is the biggest news in actually, I'm not going to say the world because I don't pay attention to world news. In my world, this is the most ridiculous thing that's happened in the past 2 years. Have you heard about this?
Yes, I have.
So, did you hear his excuse?
No.
He was betting on his own games, by the way.
Oh, I knew that part. Yeah.
His lawyer was basically saying, listen, my client has a gambling addiction. And if you take away his right to play football, that's going to cause him irreparable harm to himself because nothing's going to help him. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Somebody go, listen, I'm an alcoholic. That DUI is going to cause me irreparable harm. All right. This is insane. The NCAA is lost everything. I feel like there's what do they do?
Nothing.
No, honestly, what does NCAA do?
Oh, practically nothing. Nothing anymore.
Put together the basketball tournament every year, the March Madness. That's about all they do. They can't even enforce their rules. And usually I disagree. Forever I disagreed with NCAA rules. Right? Like the Reggie Bush taking money and you get your Heisman stripped for that. This guy's $91,000 worth of bets in college football. And because Texas Tech, he's getting paid $5 million to play for Texas Tech this year. They're like, nah, dude, he's got to play. It's just insane. And NCAA is going to appeal the ruling, right? And
as they should.
Well, guess what? The court that they're appealing to, all 4 of the judges, so I don't know how appeals court works, but I guess there's 4 judges that have to agree on a verdict. All 4 of the judges are Texas Tech graduates.
That's insane.
I mean, it just how backwards is this? I mean,
no justice. No justice.
Is this the thing that breaks college football, you think, as if it's not already broken enough?
I mean, it's already broken, and we're at the point now where, I mean, the thing about what can you, if this happens in baseball, you get blacklisted, suspended,
and then you have an interpreter to blame.
Yeah. Historically speaking, you get barred from the Hall of Fame, and that's it. You're done.
Well, the NFL too. Let's not lie. College football is professional sports now.
And the thing is now though, this is the parallel I'm trying to make. For college football, if you do this, you can still escape and ascend by going to the NFL.
I don't know if any team would touch him. They're talking about him going to the supplemental draft. Do you think a team would touch him?
Yeah.
Who?
The Browns, the Jets, the Cardinals. Like, yes. If you're desperate enough, yes. Absolutely. 100%.
I don't
The
think so.
Giants signed Odell Beckham Jr. and who's the other old guy they just signed at wideout? Odell
Jarvis
Beckham
Landry,
Jr.
maybe.
Odell Beckham Jr. and used to be a Steeler.
Oh, Juju.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah.
And like, if NFL is still hiring people like that, yeah, you're gonna hire this guy. He's got a ton of upside. Like, yes, absolutely.
This is
Why not?
It's just, it's insane to me, the world we live in, to where the NCAA has to go to court to, and they were talking, they go, players have no reason to unionize because they basically don't have to follow any of the NCAA rules. It's like, did we ever have to follow the NCAA's rules? I know I mean, before NIL, I guess you had to.
Because
why?
Because like the cards were, we hold your ticket to the next level. And now we live in an age where, okay, like they can threaten to take that away, but I still have $5 million. Like, it's just.
And let's not act like that's not life-changing money.
$5 million.
Like that's
all the leverage.
$100,000 a year for 10 years paid up.
Yeah, all the leverage swung the other way, and now you don't have to care anymore. Like, you have the escape hatch to go to the NFL if you really, really want to. And the NCAA is just like, I guess you can now do this, and we're going to try to fight you in court. But if you lose, like, we can't take anything away from you because it's the teams that are paying you. It's the boosters that are now.
Did you see what the booster said?
No.
Probably not. He was trying to take the moral high ground and be like, well, listen, those Georgia players all, drive reckless and drunk. And, they don't deal with it. And it's like, yeah, they're not betting on college football games that they're a part of. It's like that is the red line that you do not cross.
Yeah. I mean, don't drink and drive to anybody watching. But, yeah, I get it.
But that has nothing to do with the integrity of the sport.
With the game. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. There's like domestic violence issue, all worse than gambling on football. They're all worse issues than gambling on football, which is like domestic violence, drug abuse, alcohol abuse, all worse than gambling on football, but none of them, maybe they can lead to, but none of them deal with the integrity of the game.
Yep.
And that's the problem here. And I hope, am praying that this gets overturned because there's no reason that he should be allowed to play college football ever again.
Yeah, it's tough. When the NCAA does not have the power to control the integrity of the game anymore because the power lies where the money lies, you're just kind of along for the ride, and that's what this is.
I'm kind of hoping this is the straw that breaks the camel's back. And honestly, the players do have to unionize or something. There has to be a set of rules that, hey, we're not going to court. This is the rules. There needs to be a college football, not a college athletics. You can do everything else. Maybe you do the same with basketball, but, the water polo team, the track and field team, they're not dealing with the same commissioner. But you need to have a college football commissioner that's completely unbiased, like Roger Goodell, and works with the athletic directors. And this is what needs to happen because you cannot have shit like this going to court.
We'll see. I'm in your boat. I hope it gets overturned. So it's just a shame.
All right. Ready for one more topic?
On our news thing,
No.
one more
No.
topic. Oh,
Me and you are both video game guys. All right. Got a bit of trivia.
oh,
All right. To be fair, did this about 2 years ago. I had a trivia guy on the channel. I stumped him pretty good.
well, I can personally guarantee you, because of how terrible I am with names, this isn't gonna go well.
But you're a Madden guy.
Yeah, I mean, if you're telling me what year people are doing what, it's not gonna go well.
Okay.
But we'll try. We'll
I
try.
haven't seen these forever. I do know the answers. I haven't looked to it, but we'll work as a team through the Madden cover trivia. Okay.
Okay.
Which I'm actually really good at the old ones. Once it gets to about like Madden 15, I suck. So let's see here.
I mean, if you give me like covers that are blacked out, I'll probably get them.
Madden covers. Madden 01. Need the cover athlete.
Oh man, this is gonna just be a bunch of whiffs, dude. If I'm not getting silhouettes, I'm doomed.
Give you a hint. Running back.
Nothing.
Tennessee Titans.
Nothing.
Eddie George. Okay. Madden
like nothing. Seriously, nothing. My first Madden was Madden 06.
Okay, can we skip to Madden 06?
I mean, we can if you want to. It's your show.
No, it's our show.
Oh, Michael Vick. Yeah, I knew that one too.
Madden 06.
That's McNabb.
Correct. Okay, guess there was an option on Madden 07. Okay, Madden 07, John Alexander. Easy.
Yep.
Madden 08, I actually forget.
2008 is...
No, it's Vince Young? Vince Young.
Yeah, Vince Young.
Yeah.
There you go.
Madden 09 Favre.
Yeah.
Really mess that up. I don't know what I'm doing with these slides.
I don't know what you're doing either. You started this out as trivia, now you're just giving me all the answers.
Let's think about Madden 10 here, because if I'm not mistaken, there's 2 cover athletes.
So that would be Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
And Steelers. Troy Polamalu.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Madden 11. I'm not going next.
Lock it in, baby.
I'm scared I didn't put the just the title of it. I'm scared.
Okay.
So Madden 11.
2011. Man, I wish I had context clues.
I can give you a hint. You can ask one question. I'll give you a hint.
Yeah. Team.
Saints.
Oh, Breeze.
I believe.
Yep.
Okay. Not like I said, I don't know. I haven't been through these slides in forever. So Madden 12.
Are these the slides that you use for the trivia guy?
Yeah.
And you're just rehashing them. 2012.
Dude, do not freaking Google this.
I mean,
I'll give you a couple hints.
I got a can in my hand.
You're a zinner, dude. It's probably gonna zin again.
And it's actually on plus. That's what I'm doing right now. 2012.
Yeah. Which would be the 2011 for the 2011.
Yeah, that's where I'm stumped, because like 2011 team
which would be after the 2010 season. Which yeah, it's hard. It's like
team. Oh, you don't know?
No, I know it.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite Maddens of all time.
I don't know. When I got to college, I started changing all the covers because they weren't Seahawks.
Dude, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Swear to God, I put the inserts in there. You did that, dude?
Heck yeah.
Sick, dude.
Is this Tom Brady?
No. one other hint or one hint? You can ask.
Sure.
Want position or team?
Team.
Browns.
Browns.
Yeah. You ready for
Oh, this is the Peyton Hillis.
it? Hell
Yep.
yeah, dude. The bulldog face mask.
Yep.
All right, on to Madden 13. Which is this one I'm pretty sketched about, but I think I know who it is. Or do I?
2013. Madden 13. Which was 2012 season.
Yeah, going into 2012.
Oh, going into man, this is so messed up.
What's that?
This is Tom Brady.
I don't think so. I'm gonna say Calvin Johnson.
Oh, it's Megatron. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I ran out of room. Gotta put the next slideshow up.
Ran out of room. What are we doing?
It's all
This
right.
is worse than Sporkle. You're just dragging me along.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Madden 13 was Calvin Johnson. So
Oh, this is the Madden 25?
Madden 25, which would have been Madden 14.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Madden 15.
Well, that's Richard Sherman.
Hell yeah, it is, dude.
Yeah.
All right. This is where it gets hard because it's like Tom Brady every other year.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Madden 16 is a guy we just talked about.
Just a guy we just talked about? And it's not Tom Brady?
No, just talked about in our actual podcast.
Oh, this is the OBJ catch.
I think. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm with you. Now I'm clueless, to be completely honest. So
17 is Tom Brady. And if it's not 17, it's definitely it's Gronk. Are you sure? Like 360 and 360s didn't have different covers? I don't remember that cover at all.
Then it has to be. I remember this one.
Huh.
I remember Gronk being on the cover, but Madden 18 has to be Brady, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. 19 is
it's not Mahomes yet.
Wide receiver.
For who? Oh, is it AB?
Yes.
Yep.
20's Brady.
20's Brady?
Or 20 might be Mahomes. Yep. Then we have Brady again.
Or is it Brady and Mahomes in 21? Remember, there's one with both of them.
Oh, Lamar with the terrible soundtrack. Yes.
I think the next one is Brady and Mahomes. I'm like pretty sure.
The GOAT edition in 2022?
Yeah. Yep. 23? Is that just
23 is...
It wasn't Josh Allen, right? Because Josh Allen was last year.
23 would be Juju?
Juju was on Madden? No shot.
So what is it? What's 23?
I don't know. I'm thinking. It has to be a quarterback, right?
No, I think it's a wide receiver. There's a couple wide receivers that make this run. 23.
23. So that would have been after the 21 season. Is it just Brady? Let's find out. John Madden.
Oh, the John Madden cover.
And then Josh Allen. Yeah.
And Josh Allen.
All right. Sorry, that was a bust, but I just kind of wanted to see what was going on.
And then Caleb Williams.
Dude, that was actually, I don't hate that.
Just
give him one last shout out to Chicago before he moved to Hammond.
I think it's a boring cover.
It doesn't bug me anymore. I don't even go to the store to buy it anymore. I just buy it on the freaking.
It's the principle. It's the principle of the thing.
Yeah, I just buy it on the Xbox store, Microsoft store, and I bought the MVP Plus membership
Yeah.
Yeah, just really need that dynasty rainmaker.
You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
Or am I part of the solution?
No, definitely the problem, because now dynasty in college football is now behind a paywall.
To be fair, I kind of sometimes in dynasty I wish it was behind a paywall. When I'm trying to buy staff points, I just want to buy them all.
You don't like the grind. It's not what dynasty players are about. We love the grind.
Well, the problem is with dynasty. We're about to get off here. Sorry, guys. I apologize to you, Zach. But the problem is with dynasty is after 4 years, you don't know any of your players. They're all fake. It pisses me off. So I'm like, oh man, I just want to use all these points. Get all. I just want to always be recruiting.
Yeah.
But
any hot takes or past players you'd like to watch in 2026?
Sorry, we didn't get into that. Let's move
like
out.
the news dominated the show today.
Is that fine with you?
Oh yeah.
Past players I would love to watch. In 2026, we kind of talked about this. I don't have a hot take because everything's lukewarm right now. On the Seahawks, past players I would love to watch. Earl, maybe. Earl Thomas.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I mean, him just out there playing center field. Which, I don't know, though, because we've seen him in the Baltimore defense, and it does not work.
No.
So...
I'd do it just for the vibes.
Yeah, just for the... Dude, his vibes were insane. Maybe... Pure vibes guy, I'm going Red Bryant.
Yeah.
Did we talk about him last show?
Yeah, not last show, but
For underrated Seahawks?
Ago. Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe it was last show. Yep. And then, let's see. Past players I would like to see on this Seahawks team. I mean, Michael Robinson, my boy.
Dude, I'm gonna tell Robbie Oots that he's gonna be so pissed.
And I love Oots, so it's such a weird spot because like there's so many position groups where it has personalities that I really, really like, and would be ashamed to substitute them out for somebody else that I really, really like.
Well, that's the problem is I'm like, oh, Cam Chancellor, but I'm like, oh man, I'd rather see Nicky Memori right now. Yeah. I know what
you know who I would love to see on this Seahawks team doing the same thing that he did when he was a Seahawk.
Beast mode? Who?
I want clipboard Jesus on the sideline. Give me Charlie Whitehurst. Yeah.
We never won anything with clipboard Jesus.
His vibes, dude. I mean, vibing. Big locker room guy. Charlie Whitehurst.
Clipboard Jesus and Russell Wilson were a little too much. That's why they never mingled. The peak was 2011 and 12.
It never see him in the same room at the same time.
It's almost like the same guy.
I know. It's like Superman and Clark Kent. You never see him in the same place at the same time.
All right, guys. Well, thanks, Zach. Thanks to everybody who watched, and have a good night. Go Seahawks.
We did not care